This is actually a good time to buy a PC build for some people because prices just got even cheaper, but you definitely don't want to make the mistake of buying a gaming PC when you shouldn't. If you stick to the end of this video, I promise you that you will learn to recognize what type of consumer that you are, whether it's worth building your PC right now or not, and on top of that, I will be recommending systems for different budgets, so it's important for you to watch this whole video if you're interested in buying a PC build. But if you don't want to build it by yourself, which is completely understandable, don't worry about it because you will have plenty of Prebuilt PCs for different budget linked down below in the description alongside the PC builds that I will mention today. With that being said, let's start. Since the new lineup of Ryzen CPUs came out, by the way, I have a video about that, we've seen a price cut on the 5000 series with CPUs like the Ryzen 5 5600 going for $130. Now, some of their prices didn't change, like the Ryzen 5 5600X going for $194, which is a terrible price right now. Memory kits got a price cut as well, where you can find there are 16 gigs of RAM, dual channel kits going for $44. So you get the point, PC building is getting cheaper since the new stuff is coming out. But should you really buy now? Well, it depends on the type of consumer that you are. For mid-range to low-end builders, it's definitely worth it to start building now or in the next few days when Intel release their new lineup of CPUs. But for mid-range to high-end builders, I would wait some time. The ideal date, in my opinion, is Black Friday, since we will have new AMD GPUs coming out on November 3rd, and you will be able to see more component Black Friday deals on the market. And even if you're a budget builder, this might be an interesting event for you as well, but I highly doubt that we will see price cuts on budget components. So to recap, if your budget is $1,300 and below, I recommend you buying now. If your budget is $1,400 or above, then waiting might be your best option. Although if you wanna buy now because you're sick of waiting, I can't blame you. At the end, it all depends on which type of consumer you are, but how do you recognize this? Well, ask yourself the following questions in order to find out. What's your max budget? This one is the most important one since, like I said before, $1,300 or above, I recommend you waiting, and $1,300 or below, I recommend you buying. But the answer isn't that simple. The second question that you should ask yourself is, what type of games do I want to play / what type of programs do I want to use? Answering this simple question can give you the perfect answer to whether you should buy now or wait. If you want to play esports titles like Valorant, CSGO or Fortnite, then the answer is obvious, buy now, and even if you have a higher budget, you won't notice a difference while gaming at these games. But if your answer is games like Flight Simulator 2020, Warzone, or any upcoming AAA titles, then waiting is your best option. But only if your resolution will be above 1080p. If you're stuck with a 1080p monitor and you won't be upgrading anytime soon, then waiting might not be the best move. And the last question that you should ask is, do I really need a PC now? Be completely honest with yourself and don't answer whether you want it or not, because of course everyone wants a good PC, but answer if you need it and which benefits it's going to give you if you buy it now. Once you recognize the type of consumer that you are, great, I will give you some different PC build options at different budgets for the type of budgets that I consider good to buy now. You will have these PC builds linked down below in the video description, as well with the Prebuilt PCs that I mentioned at the beginning for budgets like $900, $700, $1,100, and last but not least, $1,300. You will also have information about these PCs like the ideal resolution and what they can achieve, whether it's just gaming, streaming, content creation, or maybe all of them. Which, by the way, if you are a content creator, the answer depends on how professional you are and what type of videos are you editing, at which resolution. Just like gaming, if you want to edit 8K videos or maybe transfer really heavy raw files, then waiting might be the best option. But if you're just going to edit, let's say, 8-minute YouTube videos at 1080p, then you can buy right now and get a really good experience at video editing. And if you don't want to build it by yourself, then don't make any mistakes when buying a Prebuilt PC, because there are some of them you should avoid at all costs, and those will give you a headache and a really bad time while you could be losing all of the money that you spend on a gaming PC. That's why you have my best Prebuilt gaming PCs of the month video that I highly recommend you checking out in the top right of the screen. So trust me, you don't want to get scammed on the Prebuilt PC market and you want to buy the best Prebuilt possible for your budget. So it's highly recommended for you to watch that video instead of any of my other videos. And one thing I forgot to mention is that I update deals every single day on my posts. So if you want to get notified, leave a like and subscribe, but most importantly, hit that bell button. That way you get notified for those posts. And trust me, I upload really good deals, not only on Prebuilt PCs, but also components for PC builders, monitors, and a lot of stuff. So definitely do that if you want to check out the best deals on the market every single day. So thank you guys for watching, thank you for the support, and I will see you on the next one.